question says analyze the end behavior of the following function. It means that we need to find the limit as x goes to positive infinity and x goes to negative infinity. So let's calculate each of one of these limits separately. The limit of 10x cubed minus 3x squared plus 8 divided by, here you have the square root of 25x to the 6th plus x to the 4th plus 2 as x goes to positive infinity. What are you going to do? You're going to divide by x to power 3. So basically, you're taking each one of these terms, divide them by x to power 3. And here, if you divide this by x to power 3, it means that you can enter this into the radical as x to power 6. So let me show you. This is equal to the limit of 10x cubed divided by x cubed minus 3x squared divided by x cubed plus 8 divided by x cubed divided by. Now here you have the square root of this guy inside the radical is x to power 6, because x to power 6 for positive x values is x to power 3. So you get 25 x to power 6 divided by x to power 6 plus x to power 4 divided by x to power 6 plus 2 divided by x to power 6 as x goes to positive infinity. Now take a look. Simplify as much as you can. Simplify using algebra. This guy is equal to the limit of 10 minus 3 divided by x plus 8 divided by x cubed over. You have the square root of, here you get cancel out these two, 25 plus x to power 4 divided by x to power 6 gives you 1 over x squared plus 2 divided by x to power 6, and x goes to positive infinity. Now find each one of these limits. 3 divided by infinity is 0, so this guy is 0. 8 divided by x to power 3, as x goes to infinity, 8 divided by infinity is 0 as well. 1 over x squared becomes 1 over infinity, which is 0. 2 divided by x to the 6th, x goes to infinity, 2 divided by infinity is 0. So what's left? You're left with 10 divided by square root of 25, which is 5. The answer is 2. So the end behavior of this function as x goes to positive infinity is equal to 2. Now we need to find the limit of the function as x goes to negative infinity. When we are talking about end behavior, we are asking what is the limit as x goes to positive infinity and what is the limit as x goes to negative infinity. So let us take a look at the limit as x goes to negative infinity. I'm going to erase the board so I have enough space to write it down for you. So now we are finding the limit as x goes to negative infinity. Very good. So remember that when x goes to negative infinity, for square root of x to power 6, this guy is equal to minus x to power 3 if x is negative. Perfect. So what are you going to do? You're going to basically divide by negative x cubed. This is going to be, let me just do the division here. Negative x cubed, divide everything by negative x cubed. This becomes the limit of, here you have 10x cubed divided by negative x cubed minus 3x squared divided by negative x cubed plus 8 over negative x cubed. Everything is divided by, and here now you can use square root of x to power 6. So this guy becomes the square root of 25 x to power 6 divided by x to power 6 plus x to power 4 divided by x to power 6 plus 2 divided by x to power 6. And x goes to negative infinity. Very good. Now we're going to simplify the whole thing. This is the limit of these two that get cancelled out. You're left with negative 10. And here you have plus 3 divided by x minus 8 divided by x cubed over. Here you get the square root of 25. And here you have plus 1 over x squared plus 2 over x to the 6. And x goes to negative infinity. So x goes to negative infinity, 3 divided by negative infinity. Doesn't matter if it's positive infinity or negative infinity, this is just 0. Negative 8 divided by negative infinity raised to power 3, negative infinity again, but again you have a number divided by infinity, which is 0. 1 over negative infinity times negative infinity. Here you have infinity. Very good. So this is just 0 again, and you have 2 divided by x to power 6, 2 divided by negative infinity to power 6, infinity, which is 0 again. So what's left? Negative 10 divided by square root of 25, which is 5, or negative 2. You can look at the graph of the function as well. So far, we saw that the end behavior of this function is like this. The limit of f of x as x approaches to positive infinity is 2, and the limit of f of x as x goes to negative infinity, it is equal to negative 2. The graph of the function behaves like this. Let me graph it here for you. I just want you to take a look at the graph as well. If you have Desmos, you can easily graph this function. But let me show you how to graph it. Perfect. The graph behaves like this. Try to be as accurate as I can. The limit of function as x goes to positive infinity is equal to 2. And the limit of the function as x goes to negative infinity, it approaches negative 2. So you're basically found 2 horizontal asymptotes for this function. This function has 2 horizontal asymptotes. Horizontal asymptotes. One of them is y equals to 2, this line here, and the other one is y equals to negative 2, which is this horizontal line down here.